This elf has clearly seen better days. His skin is withered and emaciated, as though it has been stretched too thinly over his frame. Track marks line the crooks of his arms, and dirty bandages wrap his knuckles. Wow. Despite all of this, he seems cheerful enough. The elf fixes his twinkling, bugged-out eyes on you, and offers you a broad smile, displaying a set of impossibly white teeth. When he speaks to you, his voice is surprisingly deep. Guten Tag, mein Freund. You here for some magic? Because Zaak Flash, he gestures at himself with a dramatic flourish, is your magic man. Magic man. Do you like magic men? I might be interested. Zaak cocks his head and offers you a lopsided grin. Well then, I might be able to help you. He begins to twist a strand of his long, stringy hair around one of his spidery fingers. His smile remains fixed, a pearly crescent set into a face caked with grime. Don't leave me in suspense. What have you got? I'm interested in combat stims. I need an edge, not a high. Alright, what do you got? Oh, a little bit of everything. I've got your Zen and your Hyper, your Nitro and your Nova Coke. If you want it, I've got it. Zaak leans towards you and lowers his voice to a conspiratorial whisper. I've even got a special concoction of my own design, but I wouldn't recommend it unless you're serious about getting high. So you want to conduct a little business? What's the deal with the special concoction? Flash's grin broadens even further. His mouth is disturbingly large, and there's something menacing about the sight of those two white teeth. This is the real deal, chummer. A proprietary blend. Designed and delivered by yours truly, pharmaceutical-grade kamikaze cut with genuine spirit residue from the tier, and then mixed with my secret blend of herbs and spices. Really? Spirit residue from the tier? What's going on? Really? He produces a small packet filled with iridescent purple granules from the pocket of his dirty jeans. You want to get high, buy some Nova Coke and throw yourself a party. But if you want to soar, you get yourself some Flash. What? So you want to conduct a little business? You said you knew magic. Are you a street mage? Zaak lets out a throaty, barking laugh. Street mage? Me? Do I look like a street mage to you? I mean, kind of. He shakes his head, but his smile doesn't waver. He fishes a small bag of pills out of his back pocket and dangles it before your eyes. No, chummer, I'm not a street mage. I've got the magic in my blood and the magic in these bags, but you won't catch old Zaak studying any spell books. Alright, what do you got? What's up with the bandages on your hands? Zaak nods out a short burst of laughter. He waggles his bandaged hands in front of you. Oh, these? Nothing much, chummer, nothing much. Tussle with the spirit locked back in Amsterdam. You know, we elves are very spiritual people. Alright, so if I was an elf, I could tell them, come off it. Elves are not, on the whole, any more or less magical than anyone else. I'm in a position to know. So I've heard you fought a spirit with your bare hands. Did I say fought? Zaak winks at you, his smile twisting up into a licentious smirk. You can't help noticing that his eyelashes appear to be dusted with glitter. Nah, chummer, Zaak Flash is a lover, not a fighter. We partied, then we tussled. Hard not to get banged up under the circumstances. I'm calling bullshit on this one. Gotcha. What was that you were saying about elves? Elves, you know, my people, are creatures of the spirit. We've got the magic in our blood, whether we sling spells or not. I'm telling you, I've talked with spirits all my life, and it has nothing to do with praying to a totem or studying spellbooks. Really? Flash lowers his voice. Between you and me, my mojo is stronger than any corp wage mages. Take those rat scum bastards at S Technology. They cast spells all day and all night, right? Fire this and lightning that. Just tossing them around like candy. Yep, that's what they do. Look, I don't mean to cut you off, but I've got things to do. Right. Well, me, I'm just doing my thing, not casting spells. I'm storing up my energy, saving it. Can you imagine how much magic I have? I don't think that's how this works, Zaak. Trust me, friend, I have secret knowledge. He slowly turns his head from side to side to give you a good look at his upturned ears. Like I said, it's in the blood. Oh, he's not actually an elf. Biotech 3, examine his ears. Yeah, no, he's not actually an elf. Alright, let's do some business. Well, I'm a businessman as opposed to you're a customer. Who am I to say no? Show me what you got. A Zaak special adds +2 movement and +2 AP for 1 round. Are there any downsides to this? Kamikaze, it costs 700 bucks. Kamikaze, +2 body, 1 strength and 1 willpower for 5 rounds. Strength, willpower, 2 per charisma and intelligence for 2 rounds. Yeah, no, that's not that interested in stims. She has really long legs. Alright, so we've been up here before. We came that way. This map is huge. Why is there so much stuff? Is that a... Alright, so there's a bit of a slum going on here. There's a camper van. You know these buildings, why don't people live in the buildings instead of out in the slums? What does that say? You are leaving controlled sector. So the controlled sector is out there and this is an anarchist place? Is that what it means? It's like somebody's put a flag up here, right? The Romani patriarch is an impressive figure, an enormous man in his late 60s, burly and broad-chested despite his age. His voice is deep and resonant, and his breath is heavy with the stench of pipe tobacco. Tavan Bakstale. You're here to conduct some business. If so, I welcome you to Metbag Arms and Ammunition. If not, keep right on walking. Well, what can I get for 1,000 bucks? I'm here to buy. Can you tell me about your inventory? I'm here to buy. Can you tell me about your inventory? We have weapons from all across Europe. Ares, Zeska, Fischetti, you name it. If it can be found on the continent, it can be acquired by Metbag Arms. Alright, let's talk about it. 800, oh, we have outfits? 4 armor. What am I wearing though? I can't see what I'm wearing, I can't compare. Fuel stash. Equipment. I can't see what I'm wearing. Beretta Model 70. 5 damage. There's a lot of guns. Pistol, a machine pistol. Pistol, SMG, alright, SMG, 800 bucks. This is 1 more damage. Range medium. 5 damage, range medium. So I have this. What does the smart link do? I can buy this. You know what? Let's get a better gun. Alright, I mean, there's only 1 more damage, but... Not actually... Alright, so I have 1 armor there, secure decker clothing, armor 1. Hold on. This needs 650 bucks, which I don't have. Can I talk to him? I was actually hoping to ask you a few questions. You make a purchase, you can ask me as many questions as you like. The corner of its mouth twitches upwards. Make a big enough purchase and who knows, I might even answer a few. So what would it be? Will you buy some guns or will you be on your merry way? But I just bought something. I just bought something earlier. Alright, doesn't want to talk. What does... Okay, we didn't go to the U-bound platform earlier. What is down here? Does the train run or does it not? Does the train not run? It seems like the train doesn't run. So the other platform is on the other side, right? If I came down the other stairs, we can't go there. She is twisting a little bit. Dancer's bag. Let me save the game and see what happens if I do this. Tip the dancer. Walk away. I don't know what that does. Oh look, they're growing food here. Alright, cool. What is happening? This is the magic shop. This is the the Talismonger's shop. That is a very fancy robe. Hey, look at all this stuff. Hey, look how fancy this is. Something about the young elf behind the counter makes your breath catch in your chest. She is lovely to look at, but it's a strange kind of beauty. Her eyes are large and luminous and impossibly green. As she looks up at you, you can see that her irises are flecked with iridescent gold. Hello and welcome to Aljernon. Perhaps I can help you with something. Ah, is Aljernon here? As she smiles up at you, her eyes fixes on yours. A curious feeling of weightlessness fills your chest. It feels as though you are floating in a warm, calm sea. A gentle current pulls you closer to Absinthe, and the sensation is pleasant. As you drift, the golden specks in her eyes begin to move. Okay, I don't have enough willpower to look away. Alright, we're gonna look deeper into her eyes, I guess. The golden specks in the elf's eyes shift and swirl, slowly picking up speed. It's mesmerizing. All at once, the specks explode into light and color. Absinthe's eyes now fill your field of vision, and it feels as if you're drowning in an alien sea. The patterns traced by the shimmering specks in her eyes are kaleidoscopic, enchanting, and nearly impossible to turn away from. You are lost. Your entire world has been reduced to a churning vortex of green and gold. Dimly, you become aware that something is happening. You feel your body being buffeted by unseen forces, and suddenly everything goes black. Oh, we're screwed. Slowly and painfully, you struggle your way back to consciousness. The shop's owner, Aljernon, is peering down at you, an expression of concern on his face. Absinthe stands beside him, an expression one of embarrassment. What did you do? What did you do? Welcome back, friend. Hey, look, it's Aljernon. He's back from the first game. So this guy is in many places at once. Right, in the last game he told us that he's all over the place at the same time. So he's here in Berlin. Aljernon extends a hand to help you to your feet. Absinthe shifts slightly to allow you to stand. Wait, what was that? What happened? My fault, and my apologies. Sometimes when I daydream, I bring others along for the ride. It was unintentional, yes. But there was no harm done, correct? You'll be fine. No harm done. If you excuse me, I'm going to stand in the corner for a while. Hey, Aljernon. Greetings, young human. The elf's voice is smooth as silk and rich as clotted cream. Something about him instantly puts you at ease. Yeah, that's a trick. I'm Aljernon Half-Dream, the owner of this establishment. In my shop, you'll find only the finest in magical paraphernalia. Do you have like a monopoly on magic shops? You seem to run every magic shop in Shadowrun. Now tell me, how may I serve you? I have a question for you if you don't mind. You're in luck. I have a great many answers. What kind of magic do you practice? Shamanic? Hermetic? Personally, the true kind. But I do sell goods tailored to all traditions. In my shop, we do not discriminate. The true magic. Now, is there anything else you need to know? What is your story? Have you been in the Kreuzbazar long? I have many stories. Stories of dancing spirits and raging dragons, of unchecked magic and swarming chaos. All of these stories are true. As for the Kreuzbazar, I have always been here, quietly peddling my wares. It is a simple life, but a good one. There's nothing simple. There is nothing simple about this guy. Now, is there anything else you need to know? What's the deal with your assistant? There's something funny about her eyes. Absinthe is a friend, nothing more. She helps out around the shop when the fancy strikes her. She's nobody's assistant, and I'm no one's master. Sure, dude. But her eyes! He pauses for a moment considering. I believe that they suit her personality. Okay. Now, is there anything else you need to know? Can I see what you're selling? Acid bolt, power bolt. Oh, wait. Okay, so if we have spell casting, we can... So this game, although this game has classes, you can just spend your skill points wherever you want. Chi casting. I look at this. Now, if you have the skills, you can do whatever you like. You can like multi-class as much as you like, I think. Speaking of which, I do have 7 points here, which I probably should use. Alright, spend karma. We're gonna get this up to 3. I'm wondering if I should like deck more or gun more. I'm not sure if decking is that useful. I guess I can rely on my teammates to fight. Alright, let's go ahead and deck to 4 and then we'll come back and put guns to 4. But that would require us to get like 4 there and then 4 there and then 4 there. Alright, let's talk to Absinthe again. Absinthe keeps her eyes hidden from view. Please excuse me, I have work to do. I'm sure you do, Absinthe. Who's this? David. A pair of round eyes peer up at you from under the hood of a grime-smeared winter coat. You recognize him as David, one of Kreuzbazar's street kids. If you had to guess, you'd place him in his mid-teens, though it's difficult to tell beneath the grime and acne marring his face. You've seen him following Monica around between runs, chasing her heels like a lost puppy. She always seemed to have a soft spot for the kid. Oh hoy, SCKC, have you seen Monica around? I've been looking all over for her. I'm afraid I have some bad news for you, kid. The kid blinks, a blank expression on his face. She's dead, isn't she? Well, at least he understands how the world works. He might be young, but he understands. It was quick, she went peacefully. That's the most that anyone else can hope for. It was horrible, there was blood everywhere. I'm sorry, kid, we all are. Let's not lie to him. But let's not do this either. I'm sorry, kid, we all are. Yeah, look, I think I want to be alone right now. Well, don't do anything drastic. Okay, we are heading here. Why is there a person sitting down on the ground? Before I go into the cafe, let me just continue my circuit around this map. Who are you? The dwarvish tech vendor smiles at you with practiced ease, her almond eyes twinkling with glare from a dozen trit screens. She speaks in a clipped, heavily accented German. Welcome to the Data Haven. Can I help you with something? I'm in the market for something exotic. What kinds of tech do you carry? Anything and everything. Oh, really? Need a new deck? Some software perhaps? I'm your girl. She taps a painted fingernail against the molded plastic of her data jack. Or maybe you're a rigger like I am. Perhaps I can interest you in a new drone or two. It all sounds whiz to me. Let's see what you've got. So she does cyberdecks and drones. 3 programs, 4 programs. Costs $1,000. We don't need drones. Matrix Courier. Grants +1 intelligence. Interesting. Drone repair kits, programs. Alright, so do I want a program? I got $200. Blaster. Alright, what do I have? Erosion. Does 50 and then another 50 over 2 rounds. Area effect matrix attacks that deals 50 damage to IC and deckers. AoE reduces alarm state by 4. Suppression. Degrade hostile target will take 25 additional damage from incoming attacks for 3 rounds. Erosion is what I already have. Firewall creates 4 squares of firewall that cause -25 when moving through it. A powerful attack program directed at one target, dealing 75 damage. I feel like medic. I should get medic. I probably do need healing. And then just like a big damage spell sounds good. Do I want an AoE or just a big single target? So this is 50. 50 AoE 2. This is 75 single target. I mean, I already have a single... like, erosion is already a single target damage. Alright, maybe let's take that and let's take the AoE. Right. So now I have... I mean, you can't actually see it here. Alright, never mind. So now we have like healing and an AoE attack. So what does this U-Bahn go to? It's the same place? Or is it a different place?